Good day. This is Podcast Pete Kane. So, I wanted to send this message to mainly the vendors that are be supporting the upcoming Senior Resource Fair at the Church of the Apostles. One of the things, getting as many people to the event to make it a learning experience, to give the people in the community something to talk about. Because if you look at this as the first one, 6 months in the planning, you don't have any idea how unique and different that is. And you're in a position with being a vendor to not only get to know your other vendors because you're there for 4 hours or 5 hours, however, but you're going to get to know the residents. You're going to get to know the people coming through there, and bringing as many people through there as you possibly can. You know your community. Everybody has a community inside a community. So when you look at the Atlanta Senior Care niche, Atlanta Senior Care niche, you know what I mean, ASCNN. Okay, there we go. Inside of there, we all have businesses, and we have communities within that. So you look about together 50 people promoting, because some of the toughest thing is putting butts in the seats. I mean, when you're a promoter, you have to, there's an art to it, there's a skill to it. And what John and his team of board members have done is phenomenal. When you look at the organization, the way that the whole room is set up, just from start to finish, I'm just crazy excited about how they could put that together. Not that they couldn't, but they're doing it for you. They're doing it for you to add value to you as a vendor for the association. Because what we don't know out there is, who are all our vendors? What do they do? How can they serve people? Because the worst thing you ever want to do is Google something in this industry. You have no idea who runs and manages a senior living facility until you know the people that touch that. So knowing who your vendors are that do certain things to handle the pain point is so important. So you can get a podcast of this nature. It'll be short. It doesn't have to be long. A little bit about your story, maybe the pain you solve in the industry, something like that. And then we go like this. We'll show, here we go. Let me see if I can get on here and find it. Yeah, there it is. Okay. We can show this. So this QR code goes to Eventbrite. So it'll help people remember. Once they register, it'll give a reminder, because out of sight, out of mind, people always forget. You have to text remind people. Like, oh, I forgot that it was there at 10 o'clock. I thought it was on Friday or whatever it is. But when you're getting reminders, that enables a higher percentage of people to attend. So you want to get this out. Eventbrite, I don't know if it's for sure, but I heard that you can free up to 200, 2,500. So we're putting something in front of people. I had a person call me yesterday. Hey, I saw your invitation on Eventbrite, and she had knew me through somebody else. So the more people that know about it, the more people are going to be here. The worst thing you ever want in business is to be a best kept secret. You want to be known for solving a problem. And I love how John presented it that way, is what, in 20 seconds, what's the problem you solve? Get good at communicating that. You can wake up in a dead sleep and say what problem you solve. And if people, when you say your statement and people ask you questions, you know you have a good one. If they say, oh, and they don't say anything, you don't have a good one. That's just the way life is. You want people leaning into you, asking questions. Tell me more about how your locating service works. Tell me more about how this mobility thing works and replacing parts. Whatever it is, you're building curiosity. So if you want to come on and you want to tell We're not selling anything. We tell your story and we promote August the 1st. And we give them an easy way for them to share this with their community. Everybody has it. Well, not everybody, but let's say most have a community and email list. If your video, you are on the podcast video, you have a better, they don't know me from Adam, but they know you. And I'll give you a platform to be able to explain why they need to be here. And then just say a little bit about, I'll ask you some questions about the pain you solve in the industry. So now it becomes more personal. Your story is always going to be remembered, always. Numbers and facts, people don't remember that stuff. But podcasting is stories. And you have a story, be able to share that story. And people will remember it and share it in a way that it ties into how you solve a problem in the senior living facility. So call me direct because I don't have anything set up to where mine are set up at 2 and 3 each day. But hey, we'll work something out. The sooner you can get a 5-minute podcast, the sooner you can put it out there to your community, the better we have a chance of getting more people to attend the event on August 1st. Call me direct at 404-428-3006. Thank you so much. Have an awesome weekend.